Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Wives Union. I hope everyone's having a good day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Sister Wives, Madison Brush confronts her father, Kody Brown, about his public lies. Introduction. Madison Brush confronts Kody Brown, a deep dive into family, lies, and healing in the Sister Wives saga. The Sister Wives family has long captivated audiences with their unconventional lifestyle, polygamous relationships, and personal struggles played out both on television and in the public eye. Yet behind the drama and the cameras lies a deeply fractured family grappling with betrayal, misunderstandings, and emotional pain. Among the most prominent voices speaking out is Madison Brush, daughter of Kody Brown, who has recently taken to social media and television to openly criticize her father, accuse him of spreading lies, and share her journey toward healing. In this comprehensive article, we will examine the complicated parts of this family saga. We will examine Madison's public statements, her relationship with her father, the role of therapy and boundaries, the family's internal conflicts, and the broader themes of truth, trust, and reconciliation in modern families. This is a story about pain, resilience, and the difficult path toward peace. The roots of the family, the rise of the Brown clan. The genesis of Sister Wives. Kody Brown's journey into polygamy began long before his family's reality TV fame. His polygamous lifestyle was rooted in religious beliefs and personal convictions, which he chose to share with the world through TLC's Sister Wives, debuting in 2010. The show chronicled his life as a polygamist with 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, and their collective children. The show initially portrayed a family committed to their faith, with viewers drawn to their unique dynamic, the challenges of managing multiple marriages, and the children's upbringing. Over time, however, the narrative shifted from idyllic family life to one marked by conflict, divorce, and emotional estrangement. The family's evolution and strains. Various issues have tested Kody's relationships with his wives and children over the years. Marital tensions. Christine left the family in 2021, citing emotional disconnection. Financial struggles. The family faced financial and legal hurdles related to their polygamous lifestyle. Internal conflicts, disagreements among wives and children, often played out on the show and social media. Public scrutiny. The family's private struggles became public, adding pressure and sometimes fueling misunderstandings. Amidst these challenges, Kody's relationships with his children, especially his adult children, have become increasingly strained, culminating in open criticisms and emotional confrontations. Madison Brush, the voice of a family in turmoil. Background and personal life. Madison Brush, born in 1994, is one of Kody's children with his second wife, Janelle. She grew up in the public eye, navigating the complexities of her family's lifestyle while forging her path as a young mother and wife. Madison is married to Caleb Brush, with whom she shares 4 children, Axel, 8, Evie, 6, Josephine, 2, and Amelia, 6 months. Madison has become a notable participant in the ongoing family dispute, especially after her recent social media activity and televised appearance, where she openly discussed her feelings of betrayal and disappointment and her desire for peace. Her public outcry, accusing Kody of lies. Madison's recent social media activity has garnered headlines and sparked widespread discussion. She shared a quote about protecting her energy, emphasizing the importance of setting boundaries and avoiding unnecessary conflict. When a follower commented that she lacked this skill, Madison responded with a pointed message. "Your dad says lies about you for the entire world to hear and teaches it to you real quick." This statement was a direct reference to her perception that Kody has publicly lied or spoken falsehoods about her, her family, or their relationship. It underscored her frustration with the family's narrative, which she sees as damaging and untruthful. In subsequent Instagram stories, Madison accused Kody and Robyn Brown of lying publicly, further emphasizing her desire to protect her mental health and emotional well-being. She shared a screenshot of a private message where she said, "Your dad saying lies about you for the entire world to hear teaches it to you real quick," exemplifying her belief that her father's dishonesty has contributed to her emotional distance. The emotional toll. Madison's reflections on estrangement. Her televised confession. During the September 28 episode of Sister Wives, Madison became emotional while reflecting on her year-long estrangement from Kody. Her tears revealed the depth of her longing for reconciliation and her internal conflict. "You want your dad to show up," she said through tears. "You want reconciliation. I know I played a part, and I'm angry because I'm still trying to learn to not be disappointed." Her words highlighted a universal human desire, the hope for familial connection, even when trust has been broken. Madison's vulnerability resonated with viewers, many of whom empathized with her pain and the difficulty of maintaining boundaries with a parent who has caused harm. Empathy and understanding. Despite her disappointment, Madison expressed empathy for her father, suggesting that he might be hurting or unaware of how his actions impact others. "I'm still learning how to see him for who he is," she said. "I'm trying to understand that maybe he didn't know how to show up. He might be hurting." This compassionate perspective underscores Madison's maturity and her effort to see beyond her pain, recognizing that her father's behavior might stem from his struggles or emotional wounds. The role of therapy and self-care. Madison has been open about her use of professional therapy as a tool to navigate her complex family relationships. She shared, "Yes, I see a professional therapist on and off. I have benefited a lot from this. I think anyone who comes from complex family dynamics could benefit from it." Her honesty about seeking mental health support emphasizes the importance of self-care and boundaries in healing from family trauma. It also encourages others experiencing similar struggles to prioritize their emotional well-being. Kody Brown's perspective, acknowledging the break in family bonds. Public admission of strained relationships. Kody has publicly acknowledged the strained nature of many of his relationships with his adult children. During a Sister Wives episode, he acknowledged the strained nature of most of his relationships with his adult children. "It's an issue of trash talk and innuendo, and it has challenged loyalties and trust on all sides." Kody's perspective suggests that gossip, misunderstandings, and broken trust have fueled the family divide. He acknowledges that his relationships with his kids, including Madison, have changed and that emotional distance has increased. His view of the causes of family conflicts. Kody blames trash talk and innuendo for much of the family discord, implying that miscommunication and gossip have poisoned relationships. This acknowledgement points to a broader issue: how external narratives and internal conflicts can erode family bonds when left unaddressed. Madison's specific accusations against Kody and Robyn. Accusations of lies and manipulation. Madison has been especially vocal in criticizing Robyn Brown, Kody's wife, who became his sole remaining spouse after the others left or divorced. On Instagram, she called Robyn a liar and accused her of manipulation. "Robyn is a liar. Robyn is a liar," Madison declared emphatically. "If she is speaking, her manipulation is so calculated that it will confuse you completely. Truly, she is a liar to an extent I have yet to see replicated. Just my own personal opinion, take it or leave it." These accusations reflect Madison's perception that Robyn has played a role in perpetuating false narratives or manipulating family dynamics for her benefit. Thoughts on Meri Brown. Madison also addressed her grandmother, Meri Brown, the first wife of Kody, who has experienced her own emotional struggles. Madison acknowledged that Meri was hard but also recognized her as someone on her own healing journey. "Meri was hard," she said. "As an adult, I look back and see that I think a lot of who she is due to her own hurt, which I do believe Kody did contribute to. I believe Meri is on her own healing journey. She was extremely harsh. She will never be allowed in my children's life. Though I forgive her." This nuanced view shows Madison's attempt to understand her family members' actions within the context of their emotional pain. Recent public conflicts and televised criticisms. Kody's public remarks. In episodes airing in late 2024, Kody criticized Madison directly, claiming she never told him about her pregnancy and suggesting she spread gossip. "You saw Madison take her kids and scuttle them away from me," Kody said. "She never told me she was pregnant. She never told me she was going to have a baby." He also claimed Madison told Janelle that he said he never loved her and accused her of spreading rumors about him to the rest of the family. Family members' perspectives. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, offered a contrasting view, emphasizing Madison's protective nature. "The only thing the kids are upset with him about is the way he has treated his family, the way he has completely, ditched out," she explained. And really, Madison doesn't have any contact with him. She is very protective of her children. Kody has not been there since Evie was born, and Evie is 3.5. This episode highlights how different family members perceive the situation, with some emphasizing emotional and physical distance from Kody. Broader themes in the family story. The impact of lies and misinformation. Madison's accusations of lies underscore how misinformation can fracture trust within families. When public figures or family members distort reality, it can lead to lasting emotional wounds and deep divisions. The power of boundaries and self-preservation. Madison's emphasis on protecting her energy and her openness about therapy reflect a broader movement towards setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care in fractured families. The complexity of reconciliation. While Madison remains open to peace, she also recognizes the importance of healing on her terms. Her statements suggest that reconciliation requires genuine effort, honesty, and emotional safety, elements that are currently lacking in her relationship with Kody. The role of public scrutiny. The family's reality TV fame has amplified conflicts, making private pain a public spectacle. This dynamic complicates efforts at reconciliation and often intensifies feelings of betrayal and exposure. The future of the Brown family. Can reconciliation happen? Madison's cautious stance, "I think I would need more than he could give," reveals her hesitance to fully reconcile without genuine change. Kody's acknowledgement of family strain shows some awareness, but the road to healing remains uncertain. Moving toward healing. Despite the pain, Madison's openness about therapy, boundaries, and her desire for peace suggest that healing is possible. It requires acknowledgement of past harms, honest communication, and respect for individual boundaries. Conclusion. The story of Madison Brush and Kody Brown encapsulates the emotional complexity of modern family life, magnified by public exposure and personal trauma. Madison's candid voice highlights the importance of honesty, self-care, and boundaries in navigating family conflicts. Her journey reflects a broader truth: healing from family wounds is a challenging but vital process, demanding patience, empathy, and resilience. While reconciliation may or may not be on the horizon, Madison's story offers hope and insight into the power of standing up for oneself, seeking professional support, and prioritizing one's peace amid chaos. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Wives Union for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy, may God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.